I create because I think on like a subconscious level, it's like really vital to my soul.
Hey, yeah, I'm a creator. Yeah, I'm a creator. Yeah, I'm so creative. They want it, I'm a creator. Yeah, I'm a creator.
I really feel like I can't live without creating. And if I'm not creating, like my soul's not fulfilled, like I am not fulfilled, I'm like almost driven subconsciously and like naturally to try to bring these ideas to life because they mean a lot to me. And I have a lot of hope for what they can do for the world that I love and the world that I exist in. My ultimate goal with everything I'm creating is to leave the dance world better than I came into it. Pushing it forward and trying to bring value to it and making being a dancer as valuable as being a professional basketball player. We are just as athletic as we are creative, as we are entrepreneurial, as we are enduring, as we are resistant. My ultimate goal is for everything I create to elevate what being a dancer means. I would kind of look around what being a dancer is like back when I was like 18 to 21, and it felt like an unrealistic life path. You know, it didn't feel like there was a pipeline. It didn't feel like there was like a way to, oh, you go to college and get your internship, a predictable path to be successful. And I want to create that. There's a greater thing that I can impact my world with. The beauty of what you can bring and the beauty of what you can achieve is exponentially bigger than any quick fix you'll ever figure out. Any get rich quick scheme, any girls, any like chains, any liabilities, any nice cars that you can buy are not nearly as valuable as like a great business that you can create and a great community that you can create for and what that can produce. I think the foundation of the crew and like the fundamental philosophy of what being a hybrid is, and really why Jam and I like why hybrid became the thing, because we initially connected. Like a big reason we became friends so quickly because we were both interested in learning and perfecting multiple styles and then mixing and matching them together. And so for years we've kind of had this concept of the Rubik's Cube of a dancer. If I'm a b-boy and I know how to lock, can I lock in my top rock? So I have this b-boy timing in this locking technique. Can I use popping to get to the floor and then maybe use tutting to get into power? How can I mesh the essence of all these styles together to create something fresh? And we wanted to do that because we loved battling. But we're not just dancers. We can be entrepreneurs too. We can be a marketing team. We can be a social media manager. We can be content creators. We can be graphic designers. We can be event coordinators, and we can Rubik's all these things together to create beautiful things. That's really the fundamental idea of Hybrid's crew and of being a hybrid. Struggles I've faced as a creator. Externally, how to turn what you're creating into finances. Internally, like self-doubt, depression. When you bring things to life that you really believed in and created, and maybe you don't get the feedback that you thought you would, or you don't get the outcome that you thought you would. The external stuff is kind of a byproduct of what the internal stuff is. Because the only reason I even think about finances as a struggle is because internally it's like I'm defining finances as success. There's also a level of like mental discipline you need to have as a creator to see these thoughts and these doubts and realize that that's kind of like all they are, and then just kind of like let them drop off. It takes just as much energy to believe in a positive thought as a negative one. So why not better yourself? At first, I was much more of an athlete. In high school, I did nothing but sports. I was football. I was a damn good wrestler. I was a big fan of grappling and like martial arts and volleyball. Those were like my things. Well, I got injured to the point where I couldn't have a sports career anymore. The way I kind of coped with it was like, as a competitive person, I just kind of wanted to compete somewhere else. And so I went to the dance team and I started trying to go to break clubs and I started learning how to dance. And I started entering battles. It was at that time that I was like, wow, I really love this stuff. Wow, I really love being a part of this community. Initially, it was that love for the community and my kind of drive to be a part of it. Over the course of that 10-year process, like it's been this unlocking process of just these negative thought loops. Now I feel like I'm free of it. It almost feels divine. It's crazy. You know, it's like he was talking to me up there and he was like, this is not your time. You need to go here. Why did I go to a dance team? From wrestling to dance, from football to dance is not normally the thing. It's like there's just been guiding hands this whole way of like, no, your soul wants this. Your soul wants this. Like God has just gradually like whittled down and like revealed to me really like why he put me here and like what I'm supposed to be doing, what I should be doing with my time. Like when you start putting out things that's in your brain and in your heart in the real world, and then you see the ripples of these rocks hitting the pond, and you see the way it like interacts in this world that you love, this performance world, this song making world, this dance world. It's like, damn, how do I do anything else? My name is Reset. I am from Las Vegas. I represent Hybrid's crew. I am an entrepreneur. I'm an artist. I'm a pillar of my community, and I'm a creator.
Yeah, I'm a creator. Okay.